Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Peachy and this channel is all about my Sylvanian families collection. In today's video I'm going to be showing a few new figures into my collection and you can see them all assembled here. So there's 3 sets here. This one on the left is the I Love Making Cake set with the Cream Cat older sister, Keats Cream Cat. This one was released in 2007 and was exclusive to Japan, I believe. Then in the middle here we have the Urban Life Grey Cat family. They were known as the Solitaire family in the worldwide range and they were released in 1987. And then on the right here, this figure is the pink striped cat girl, and she was released, I believe, just by herself in a box in the year 2000. I'm not quite sure what the occasion is for her, whether she was a special figure in any way, as it's a little bit hard to find information on her. If I had to make a guess, I'd say that she was probably released for either the millennium or for the anniversary that year. But if you know any more, please do let me know in the comments because I'd be really interested to know a bit more about her. I got all of these shipped in from Japan. This one is brand new in box. These are obviously second-hand without the box. So let's take a look at the figures that are out of the box first and then we'll unbox this one at the end. So starting with the pink striped cat girl. She was a kind of add-on to my order. You can see she's got some damage to her flocking here on her face, but she was £7 secondhand, so I thought that she was definitely worth grabbing since I was getting an order from Japan anyway. I just popped her in the basket because she didn't really increase the shipping. And I love her outfit. I think it's really, really special. She's got this lovely kind of fleecy, warm winter cloak on with these cute little pom-poms. That velcro's in the front. She's got this lovely silky dress underneath with some lace around it. Looks like a kind of evening wear dress. And you can really see her pink colour come out a bit more when you take the shawl off. I will just grab a normal Macavity striped cat and we can compare them. So she is an older sister size, I think. She's a little bit in between, so she's a little bit smaller than this older sister, but she's definitely taller than the younger sister. So I think she's possibly an older sister, but you can really see her pink coloration when compared to the normal striped cats. They've got a more brown tone. She does have a tail as well, just the normal cat kind of tail. I'll pop a picture of her box here as I found one online. But yeah, if anyone knows any more about her, I would love to know, but she is a very welcome addition to my collection, even with her little bit of damage there. She's very, very cute. Then here we have the Grey Cat family, and these ones I do know a little bit more about. So they're from the Urban Life series, and if I show you in this book, I always get loads of questions on this book. It's called the Sylvanian Families Exhibition Encyclopedia. It's a Japanese book that was released, I think, in 2017. It's out of print now, but you can find it pop up on secondhand sites sometimes. But if we go in here, they've got a whole section on the Urban Life series, and you can see this family here, front and centre, the Grey Cat family. There were a number of other families released, but this is the one I've always wanted the most. I just think they're so cute. So I was so excited to find them on a secondhand site. They're in fairly good condition considering their age, but there are some flocking imperfections like on the mother's ear here and the daughter's ear as well around this side where the flocking's just starting to rub away. But they are nearly 30 years old now, so I think that can be forgiven. Their clothes are in lovely condition though. Now I know the name of the family as it was here in the UK. I'm not sure whether this family had the same names as those or their own names. I couldn't find anything on the names for the Grey Cat family. But if we go by the English names, the father is Ferdinand, the mother is Tallulah, the brother is Zach, and the sister is Zara, and their surname is Solitaire. Now I'm not sure if these are the original 1987 edition or maybe a later re-release, but they're definitely Japanese editions as we didn't get these figures and in these particular clothing here in the UK, and they do have the flat hands. Looking at the pictures, their clothes look very much like the 1987 version, but I don't know how closely the re-release matched the original designs or when it took place. The thing I love about this family is the yellow colour throughout all the outfits, tying them together. I love the urban life outfits anyway. I think they're such beautiful designs. And for me, this is the urban life family that I find the most visually appealing. I think the yellow goes really well with their cream and grey fur. So let's have a closer look at the father figure. Here's Ferdinand. All of the urban life outfits are quite similar in their design. So all of the fathers kind of wear these striped shirts with bow tie and trousers with the braces. So this is two pieces. So his trousers are Velcro and then his shirt as well. He's got a little grey tail to match the rest of his coloration. Flat hands, as we already called out. And the clothing here is made of the really nice cottony fabric, and then there's silk details on the collar and sleeves. Then again, the brothers all have very similar outfits, these striped shorts with a smart little shirt. He's also got his own mini bow tie, just like his dad. Again, two pieces, so the shorts are elasticated and then they have Velcro on the shirt. I love the colour, the yellow shirt with this kind of peachy, orangey, matching bow tie and shorts, and nice detail here, calling out a darker colour on the trim. Here is the mother in the very typical urban life mother dress, this time in a lovely, it's not quite butter yellow, it's a little bit darker than that, but it is a beautiful rich yellow colour. Lace and a pearl and lots of lovely lace details throughout. It's such a shame that we never got this range in the UK. We got like bits and pieces released in different colourways, but never the families in these original outfits. And it's such a beautiful range. Oops, mother not wanting to stand up there. And then here is the sister, and I think her dress might be the prettiest. It's in just a slightly lighter yellow than her mother's. I'm not sure whether that's intended or whether that might be a little bit of kind of sun damage over the years. But it's got this beautiful lace trim around the bottom, around the neck, and these lovely floppy lace sleeves, and this cute little flower brooch, I guess, made of tiny pearls. Very, very pretty. Just think they look so great together. They look like they're all dressed up, ready to go and get a family portrait. And I have to hand the UK editions. So here is the father with his UK counterpart. They are slightly smaller, like the mould is slightly different, which I thought was really interesting. The UK editions are also a more off-white colour. Now that, I'm not sure if that might just be age, because I got these secondhand as well, so they could have just faded over time. But you can see, obviously, the UK editions had gripping hands, flat hands here. But I thought it was interesting that the moulds are different. Let's line them up side by side. Let's do the mother next. So here is the UK mother versus the Japanese edition mother. Then we have the brothers. The marking shape is just slightly different on the nose as well. And finally, the sisters. They're going to have to go in front. This is not quite enough room. But looking at them together, I thought that was quite interesting that even though we did get the family here in the UK, it's a different mould. In my village, I think they're going to be related as maybe these two are sisters, and then we've got their extended families, so these will be cousins and brothers-in-law. I thought that was a cute way to incorporate everybody in, and I'll probably give the Urban Life figures their own names and surnames as well, just to differentiate them further. So if you've got any suggestions, ideas, or if you know if there were official names, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear your suggestions or any knowledge you have on this 1987 edition. And then last but not least, we've got this lovely set. So as I mentioned, it's the I Love Making Cakes series, and it comes with the Cream Cat older sister. They were known as the Keats family here in the UK. This down here mentions this being part of a series, and I think I remember someone saying to me that this was a part of a series that they started releasing and then it got discontinued quite quickly, making them quite tricky to find. And I'm also not sure what other figures were included in this series or whether this is the only one. I love the packaging on this. It's really cute. There's lots of lovely baking images throughout. The window is in this lovely heart shape. This was a really good one for Valentine's maybe. Got the name again on the top of the box. Cute little handle. Some warnings and things on the bottom, and then on the back it shows you the breakdown of everything that comes with the set alongside all the usual warnings. What I love about this is her apron is removable, so she can just be wearing this cute little spotty dress. So this one is brand new in the box, but we're going to take her out, so let's do that now. So here we have the sister character. Now I had thought this to be the older sister, but it's not, it's the younger sister. So here's my Keats Cat younger sister. You can see again different molds between the Japanese editions and the UK editions, but she's definitely the younger sister size. She's got this very pretty dress and apron on. The dress is a kind of cottony fabric, and the apron has a tie and also some Velcro. It does come off. I'm not going to take it off now though, because it's so lovely, the bow that's been done on the back. I don't want to mess it up because I won't be able to get it to look that neat again. But she's fully posable. Again, she's a Japanese edition, so she has the flat hands. Makes me want to get a Japanese edition of this family, as I think the mold is just that bit cuter because it's got a chubbier face. And then there's a few accessories that came in the set with her. So there's this box, which is cardboard. I had to fold the lid myself, but it was pretty straightforward. The bottom came folded. And in here there is a heart. There's also this little holder for it. I think that's probably for display in the box, but I think I'm going to keep it as it keeps it nice and secure in there. So we've got a heart-shaped chocolate cake with berries on top. It is hollow behind though. I think that's a really pretty cake, and with that insert it just keeps it nice and safe in the box. And you can pop the lid on as well. It's just a little bit fiddly as it's cardboard. There we go. And it says "For You" on it. And then there's also some smaller accessories. So little cakes. There's a little green one here, maybe pistachio and cream. And a similar one, maybe some sort of berry and sponge with maybe some nuts on the top. They look like they could be almonds. There's two tart pieces, so like a raspberry and a blueberry tart. These aren't the most detailed, but I think they are pretty cute. Then there's a cupcake, probably with a cherry on top, or maybe some sort of flan type pudding in a blue bowl. And then 3 slices of cake. So we've got 2 of this creamy white one over here. Looks like it has a berry on top and some whipped cream, probably a Victoria sponge. And 1 slice of this brown cake, maybe a coffee cake. Again, quite simple in their detail, but still think they would look effective bulking out a scene. And that's everything that this set came with. And on my shelving unit over here, I have this patisserie cafe shop, which I have some Keats cats working at. So I think this is the perfect place for her to work as well, helping out. I think she'll fit right in here, and her accessories will also bulk out the shop a bit more. So I think that will be a good place for her to go. I've also got the grey cats over here looking right at home in front of this Tomy Country Mansion, which is a recolour of the Urban Life Mansion house. This is the mayor's house in my village, so I might have to get them a house of their own eventually, but I think just standing here they look great. And that's all for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed taking a look at these vintage sets with me. I'm really excited to have them in my collection now. They're ones that have been on my wish list for a while, so it's nice to tick them off. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye for now.